the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Left side to Lamb.
Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Now Jackson on 1st down.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Patrick Ricard
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On 2nd and inches, Prescott buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Prescott on the move to his left. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, he's going to find Gallup here complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. That's caught once again by Gallup. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Prescott out to his left. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Gus Edwards, 77 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with two PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
First down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a move. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 36, Prescott. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Inside handoff here to Ricard.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. They go play action now. Jackson.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as... Get him down at about the 17-yard line. A give to the fullback on the dive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Flush to his right.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
On the give, this is their fullback. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Again, it's Ricard, the fullback.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Another carry for the fullback, Ricard.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This is caught by Robinson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 33 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team, because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Again, Jackson on the move to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Jackson.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion left is Watkins. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Sliding out of the pocket. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Demarcus Robinson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. A carry here for the big tight end. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They give it off here to the tight end. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Ricard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this time he is in. Yes. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Off the
the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his right.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Edwards. And he'll go down at the 28. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. On 2nd down, it's Edwards.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Out to his left. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game, 4th quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his left. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll give this to Ricard.
And he stopped immediately there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jackson now. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Jackson.
Steps away.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Jackson. And he's got it. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Jackson. Connecting with Andrews.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Now Jackson. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to perhaps solve. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, I mean, we got to find 2 scores, so, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Jackson
On the move to his left.
gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon, and I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
My Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive.